you see the accessibility to very larger surface, and that's what this slide means. And then it has a lot of application with respect to the catalysis. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is what another consequence of the surface effect, where you see the surface plasmonic effects. Now, as I was telling you, that okay, gold, if you just pick up a gold piece, it shows this color, and these are the properties of a bulk gold material. Same gold, if you try to make in a nano size part dimension, you see that the color has changed. Now, color has changed means it is having less than 10 nanometers particles in that. But the color is also different, not the gold color. What is so special about that? Something similar in this silver. If you go to nano dimension, oh, it goes looking golden in color, because we have changed the particle size here. Now, what is this? This is because of surface plasmonic effect. Again, you have to go back to your solid state physics background and think about plasmon. Plasmon is a collective excitation of electron with respect to your potentials of atomic potential. When you think about those plasmon and the interaction of that plasmon with the light incident on that, light, color is a complementary phenomenon. So what this means, that this right side gold, nano size gold, is not absorbing that color that we are able to see. Other or colors it has absorbed, because we have tuned its size, and in turn that plasmons, they are absorbing that radiation, and others they are not they are just reflecting. And this is the cause, and this is the effect with which you can explain that surface plasmonic effect is responsible for this kind of behavior. Something similar in nano size, silver. And this is something more beyond our understanding, but just as a completion slide, I have shown it here. So as I would like you to make a note of lower right, the figure, which shows that as you go on increasing the particle size, the wavelength, plasmonic absorption wavelength, is also changing towards that. Now we are nearing to end, but not so. So in this part, we should look at certain applications and certain products which are made on the basis of the technology, whole technology, so-called, we have come so far under nanotechnology. So I thought it will be worth it to just have a look at just few of them at least. I know in future we need plenty of things, so many things based on this technology. But at this moment, let us look at few of them which are actually existing and bound to exist or coming to existence. So many automobile industries and these companies are trying to utilize nanotechnology. For some reasons, I have not included more deeper explanation with respect to change in the particle size, how your optical properties, how your electrical properties, mechanical properties, magnetic properties, how these change. I have not included everything here, but here we have just seen how the electrical properties and optical properties have changed. But if you are interested beyond this, let's say for this particular thing, when you look at this whole figure, now the whole body of the car, it is made up of some special material, and that is a kind of reinforced CNTs, carbon nanotubes based material, which are actually forming a nanocomposite with other fiberglass, and which yields high strength at the expense of even low cost and low weight. So effectively, that is the ideal way if you want to move with in a very strong car which is having low weight. This is the ideal thing, and that has been picked up as a point by few of the companies to make lightweight body at the same time high strength. Then another part which you should look at is the part where these, let me tell you in terms of more practical way, when you are using your car, you see the silencer, it is heating up like anything. You are putting petrol as energy, spending on that. You are extracting energy to drive it. At the same time, you are losing the energy in the form of heat energy, which is lost. Now, how to use that? Nanotechnology again can come in picture, where we are trying to look at nano-sized thermoelectric materials. So thermoelectric materials are the materials which can make use of this lost heat energy, convert it to electrical energy. One thing. Second thing, in this with respect to automobile thing, I am talking, so let me not forget about batteries. So till now, if you just recapitulate your knowledge about the batteries, we have seen dry cell, we have seen lead acid batteries, but that is not the end. Recently we have come up with lithium iron phosphate batteries. Lithium iron phosphate batteries, they make use of nanoparticle size of these lithium iron phosphate. And if you are well aware about the working of the battery, you can easily understand. Otherwise, this fact that nano-sized lithium iron phosphate itself is the important fact that you are making use of nanotechnology in automobile industry. And these are a few of the old examples which are already existing in the market. So what exactly is this? Take a simple ball, tennis ball, and then you see that how you can make use of nanotechnology in this kind of product, where if you look at the right side, two balls are there, ordinary tennis ball and the tennis ball with nanocomposite cascade. So what is done in that is you have the core, on that you have a nanocomposite coated on that, and on that you have the outer covering. So what happens is inner dynamics, aerodynamics changes inside. So pressure buildup and the ability to absorb the shock, and at the same time durability of the cover or the body. At this expense of this nanocomposite, you can increase all of this, that you can make more durable and you can make use of nanotechnology in this way. That schematic shown, which actually will tell you that how the air related dynamics plays role. Because it is something like when you have a simple double core ball, whatever pressure buildup is there inside the ball, it tries to retain it there, thereby its life also goes down. But in case of right side, it has some pores, it is a micropores. So obviously it doesn't allow the pressure to build up beyond certain extent. That is simple concept there. Something related to filter at nano level. Now you have, like suppose this part actually is meant for the car, the carburetor part, wherein you have the air molecules, but you don't need this kind of full mixture of gas, but you need some specific energy molecules which should enter the carburetor and make the further energy production cycle continue. But that doesn't happen in normal case. If you make use of this nano air, that is possible. means you are able to increase the efficiency of the car. That's the whole thing. Thing is related to this. This again, I was telling you about the batteries. What used to happen is the tools which were backed using the batteries. If you want to make use of this tool, and suddenly you think that okay, the power of the battery has gone down, your tool life also goes down. Your tool life goes down, it costs you more than even battery. So best way to control and attain that problem is we have lithium iron phosphate battery which quickly charges. So and it has a high power density. So that increases the life of tool also. And this is a very simple example of car polish, where you make use of a simple polish for polishing the car surface, and same thing you use nano polish, it will cover more uniformly. Just simple fact is the surface area. That is a simple thing. And then beyond this, because the technologies which have been known to make use of are the solid state technologies, where you try to grow a single crystal silicon chip and then just spice it down to a layer to make a silicon cell, which is very heavy cost. But instead of this, in this kind of picture, you can see that semiconducting nanoparticles you make, just print them on some metal sheets. That is the effort done by NanoSolar, one of the companies. So you have the metallic sheet, that is a metal foil, and you print using simple printer kind of thing the ink of solar cell, that is nanoparticles, and you just print it, and that kind of solar cell has been fabricated. So this also is there. This is the kind of thing where I would like to tell you is nano tubes, when they are mixed with the fabrics, they give more so if you want to understand the mechanism, how the bulletproof jacket works, you have a bullet coming with very high kinetic energy, and it tries to penetrate and pierce into certain things. What is the job, what is the role of this kind of jacket is one has to dissipate that kinetic energy, and beyond that, that whole energy should be contained within it should not be transferred to the inner body. Using carbon nanotube, it can be seen that there were the tests which showed that the CNT doped fabric, they are able to dissipate the bullet power, and then it also it distributes whole energy in a larger area, thereby reducing the impact to the inner body. So this is again industrially known product. But looking at you people who are coming future, there are so many new things we want to see, and that's the way. There are so many things in high energy efficiency materials, because still that has not come. That the day you stand there and say, no, I don't want petrol, I don't want this another source of energy, because I have sun, because I have water, because I have this material. So high energy and high efficiency material, that is important. High strength material, low weight. One simple example is if your car itself doesn't weigh anything except you, will go very long. Very long means efficiency is more beyond your imagination. High sensitivity sensors and nano drug delivery, where you should not be just dependent on simple stunts which are used for repairing your heart, but instead you just have a targeted drug which is injected and it goes there and it just repairs your vein and artery, and then it comes back, because whole thing relies on the blockage. So you allow that whole drug delivery mechanism to clean that, and that's all. And you can imagine so many things, I think. So I have another lecture also, which is after this, after some break. Thank you.